Hi there, my name is Kelley Radmacher and I am with Shoreline Center for Eating Disorder Treatment, and we're located in Long Beach, California. Thank you very much for giving me this chance to talk to you today, and I also want to thank New Directions for Women for allowing me to be here and talk to you for just a few moments. First of all, I'm going to tell you a little bit about Shoreline, both our treatment center and our transitional living home called Satori House, and I'm also going to give you a little bit of information about what we know about eating disorders and what we believe about the recovery process from eating disorders. So first of all, I want to say that we at Shoreline understand that recovery from an eating disorder can be a really deep, very intimate, and sometimes really difficult process. So what we offer at Shoreline is very personalized individual care in an incredibly compassionate and warm, caring environment. What's unique about Shoreline is that we actually understand that the eating disorder most likely has been serving a purpose in your life. Eating disorders don't just happen. Usually there's something that they're actually doing for you. Now granted, so much pain and suffering is usually involved eventually as well that by the time most clients reach us at Shoreline and Satori House, they've suffered deeply to where it's become that their eating disorder is not serving as much of a purpose as it used to, that they're trying to use it to serve a purpose to either relieve anxiety or to deal with emotional suffering, but it's really backfiring by that point, and so they're usually in a lot of pain when they arrive with us, and we understand that. So what we do at Shoreline is both help you identify what purpose the eating disorder is actually serving, as well as begin to teach you how to practice living in the world, taking care of yourself in ways to where you don't have to use your eating disorder anymore. And it can be very, very deep, painstaking work, and it's also a very beautiful process. So I'm going to tell you a little bit now about some of the specific things that we actually offer at Shoreline. Individual therapy. We also offer sessions with a dietitian, psychiatric care, family therapy, and we also do many, many different types of groups during the course of a week at Shoreline. Some psychoeducational groups, as well as some coping skill groups that will actually help you identify ways to take care of yourself in the world without using your eating disorder, and even things like getting through really intense emotions, getting through them, working through it, and tolerating it, as opposed to having to reach for something outside yourself, whether it be food or not eating food or drugs or alcohol or self-harm behaviors, whatever the case may be. We actually help you learn and offer you the opportunity to practice those skills. So we also know at Shoreline that mealtime can be incredibly stressful for those trying to recover from an eating disorder, and obviously part of the process of healing from an eating disorder is having regular meals and snacks. So we offer a lot of staff support around both having meals and snacks in the moment, also support for the period right after meals and snacks, which can also be incredibly stressful. We also offer one-on-one supervision and work on shopping, going into the supermarket, shopping for food, coming back, preparing food. There's a lot of hands-on work at Shoreline of both purchasing and preparing food, which actually is really, really helpful given that much of the time there's some kind of stress or worry or anxiety actually around making the food and preparing it yourself. So you get a lot of support for that as well. So the hope with that is, and what we've actually seen, is the more our clients can spend time shopping for food, preparing for food, actually making it, creating it themselves, that the stress level goes down, and oftentimes they will learn, most of the time actually, they will learn how to really begin to nourish their body in a loving way and not have to do some of the things that they did prior to coming to us. So I'm going to tell you a little bit now about Satori House and what we offer at Satori House. It is a transitional living home, and when clients come to Satori House, there's a full life skills assessment that we do. So you're going to get a lot of individualized help as well from doing the daily things that you might have trouble with. And it depends on when each person comes in, if they have trouble with budgeting, if they have trouble with money management, if you happen to be in school or planning on going back to school and your organizational skills are lacking, or you need help learning how to study appropriately, if you might be having to get back into the working market in the future, if you need help with interviewing skills, resume writing, even things how to write a cover letter, how to fill out the forms at a new job. There are a lot of things that we're going to work with you to try to find out what it is that you personally need, and then we offer that help in the moment while you're living at Satori House. The location is a great location. We are in the Belmont Shore area of Long Beach. And really, the clients who come live at Satori House don't have to bring a car. You could actually do walking distance to pretty much everything you need. Local shops and restaurants, drugstores for all the items that you might need when you're in program, as well as literally a 2-minute walk to the beach. And for you dog lovers out there, if you happen to be a dog lover, literally you walk steps out the front door of Satori House and you are at Dog Beach. So for dog lovers like me, that's a lovely thing. And Belmont Shore is a very dog-friendly community as well. So overall, in closing, I just want to say that at Shoreline Treatment Center and Satori House, we really work to treat the whole person. We don't just see you as an eating disorder. We don't just see you as a set of symptoms. We know that you come in with a whole host of life experiences, that you have knowledges about yourself, and we're going to get to know that about you and certainly give our input as well and treat you as a whole person. And we understand that you actually have, if you're going to recover from an eating disorder, that you have to not only work on food and emotion regulation skills, but you're also going to need to practice what it's like to feed yourself, what it's like to speak differently to yourself, and not use all the some of the negative messages that you may have been using in the past, and to really be able to practice living in the world using the new coping skills that you've learned, and then be able to come back and still have some support from us during your stay here. So we will help you gain the skills that you need to not only live in the world, but actually thrive in the world and nourish your body as well as your soul. So let me give you the website. The Shoreline website is www.shoreline-eatingdisorders.com. So check out the website, give us a call, and thank you so much for letting me speak with you today.